Chemistry stinks. Chemistry generates smoke. Chemistry causes fire and explosion. Chemistry harms people and the environment. This is the picture our discipline still has in the common population. And I'm totally convinced that this is definitely not our understanding of our main discipline here. We consider chemistry a problem solver rather than a problem maker, don't we? But how exactly do we actually perceive our discipline of chemistry? And how do we communicate about what we are doing? And what action do we take to change this catastrophic image of chemistry in the population and replace it by a new picture? Or don't we have to care about that as we're members of the Faculty of Technical Chemistry? Welcome to the vision rollout process of our faculty. These are the questions that we have been addressing over quite a couple of years since Herbert Danninger started the vision building process in 2018. And not only in these circles, also by talking with many people. While we generate very frequently some development plans for the faculty, some concepts for new positions that we are about to open, or adjustments to our curricula, this all usually actually represents the operative level, right? But what about the emotional level? How do we cope with this profound discrepancy between how our everyday work is perceived by people abroad, outside of our university premises? With this rollout process of a new vision, we aim to answer, or start to answer, such questions. And we definitely want to trigger a living process clearly beyond our everyday activities, but at the same time very much affecting our business and what we do from a day-to-day basis. But don't worry, it's not about doing everything differently. It is rather about looking back at things that worked out fine in the past couple of years, looking at those previous success stories, trying to extract common motifs on how those things unfolded in a very favorable way in our ecosystem, in our environment, and identifying trends that are suitable for projection into the future. And there's quite a number of developments that happened during the past years. You already heard about the massive change on our campus area. You also see quite a number of recent success stories that unfolded in since the foundation of the faculty. Certainly, we substantially progressed in basic and translational science, where our faculty essentially doubled the third-party funding in the last 10 years, and we arrive currently at close to 24 million per year, which, by the way, is almost a quarter of the total earning of TU Wien. Also in career development, we have a substantial development process behind us. We increased staff by more than 25% in the last 10 years. Let alone the number of professors, and you heard it, tripled in the last 10 years. We welcome first female professors at this high level of our employment chain. And we also devised a development plan for female scientists, in particular by emphasizing on career tracks specifically for female scientists, but on the other hand also on measures that allow a better combination of family and career. And we also extended, in particular, our participation in modern new curricula in a cooperative manner here at TU Wien with other faculties, but clearly also beyond. This all happened on the solid foundation of our research focus areas. And you all know them. There is chemistry and technology of materials, there's sustainability, energy and environment, and there is bioscience technologies. Let's have a look what's going on at these focal areas at the moment.
Sustainability, energy and environment. The future of humankind will be determined by the design of chemical and biotechnological processes in such a way that they are available and affordable for future generations and do not cause any ecological damage. The provision of products and energy on a large industrial scale is one of the major tasks of technical chemistry, and it implies the responsibility of considering and evaluating the social and ecological effects of these biochemical processes.
The research-focused sustainability, energy and environment is aimed at the sustainable use of primary raw materials, high energetic efficiency and minimum waste of the processes involved. This includes research on recycling strategies, integration of renewable energies and environmentally friendly disposal of products at the end of the service life cycle.
Bioscience technologies. Bioscientific technologies are forming the basis for the implementation of theoretical principles of biochemistry, molecular biology, medicine, and biology in specific applications. Findings in connection with bioprocess engineering are used for the production of a wide variety of molecules. The research activities currently carried out at the faculty range from knowledge and application-oriented basic research to process developments in cooperation with relevant industry.
20 years ago, I started to work here at the Faculty of Technical Chemistry. Biosciences was in place, but it was not so strong as we are now. With our interdisciplinary research, we are contributing to innovations in biotechnology, dedicated healthcare, and medical life sciences.
Chemistry and technology of materials. Technical progress essentially depends on the availability of suitable and the development of new materials. In this research focus, modern materials science and technology is combined with chemical, i.e. preparative synthetic and analytical approaches. A wide range of high-quality manufacturing, processing and testing methods is available for this purpose. The range of materials includes all material groups and is focused on future-oriented and sustainable material developments that save raw materials and energy.
By combining artificial intelligence and quantum mechanics, we can predict the properties of materials at an atomic scale. Thereby, we can accelerate the discovery of new materials with, for example, energy or medical applications.
Now, these are our main three pillars of research. But in particular, in the last couple of years, we also started to expand into what we now call emerging fields. And those emerging fields are, on one hand, building bridges. For example, we have materials for energy conversion technologies bridging our sustainability focus with our materials focus. We also have systems engineering combining sustainability with bioscience technologies. And we also have a branching out activity in the form of biomedical, chemistry, and theranostics. Let's have a look what we're doing there.
Systems engineering. The development of biorefinery concepts where renewable feedstock is processed and biochemically converted into a range of marketable chemical and energy products is seen as a bio-based and promising integrator of paradigms of industrial ecology and the circular economy.
The research field Process Systems Engineering focuses on systematic methods for systemic approaches in modeling, design and optimization of systems at various scales, from molecular to meso to macro scales.
Biomedical chemistry and theranostics. This area focuses on developing innovative molecular technologies to precisely study and manipulate biological systems. It encompasses next-generation bioanalytical methods and biocompatible chemical tools for controlling biological processes.
We believe chemistry will drive future biomedical research, advancing diagnostics and therapeutics to the next level. Within the emerging area of biomedical chemistry and theranostics, we develop molecular technologies to explore and manipulate biological processes with highest precision.
Materials for energy conversion technologies. We must recycle elements already present in the atmosphere or biosphere to produce recyclable carriers for renewable energy, paving the way towards a fossil fuel-free society.
In our emerging field, materials for energy conversion technologies, We are researching catalysts and chemical processes for the energy storage of tomorrow.
So you can see that resulting synergies already paid off very well for our faculty. In particular, they were successfully contributing to securing excellence programs, excellence grants. At the moment, our faculty is hosting 9 ERC awardees or national equivalents. And on the other hand, also combining industry and academic research, we are home-based to, in the next couple of weeks, to 10 Christian Doppler laboratories. And I'm very proud to also say that our faculty is the only faculty here at TU Wien where we have contributions in 3 FWF clusters of excellence. And one of them we even have as a lead institution. So let's have a look what's going on in these activities.
Since October 2023, our faculty has been at the forefront of this cluster, also acting as lead institution with Günther Ruprechter at the helm of this effort. 7 research groups from our faculty are actively contributing to this high-impact project. This ambitious research project is dedicated to developing innovative materials that will play a crucial role in the energy transition, particularly in the areas of hydrogen production, carbon dioxide conversion, and energy storage.
The Cluster of Excellence MAX is actually the biggest project we had so far, and in this project 5 different institutions work jointly together to develop new and improved materials for energy conversion and storage and the needed technologies, and so hopefully this will bring us a better future.
Microplanet. Microorganisms, the Earth's oldest inhabitants, hold the secret to planetary health. Found in every ecosystem, these tiny organisms form microbiomes, complex communities that surpass the biomass of all animals and humans combined.
A lot is already known about microorganisms living in very complex communities called microbiomes. However, more is needed. TU Wien is developing novel analytical technologies to facilitate advanced fundamental research in the area of microbiome research.
The objective of the Cluster of Excellence, Circular Bioengineering, is to reform the production and the life cycle of goods by disaggregation, reconstruction, and synthesis of bio-based materials. Circular bioengineering is an emerging interdisciplinary field that combines bioengineering, materials science, and chemistry to develop sustainable bioprocesses that utilize and regenerate biomaterials.
Circular bioengineering aims at revolutionizing our chemical industry by valorizing biogenic streams and also waste streams and converting them into value material streams. So it seems everything is fine, right? We don't need to change anything, do we? So what do we need a new vision for? Well, for me, a vision clearly is more than just the operative strategy. And we see the manifestation of previous operative strategies with the outcomes that you just heard of. For me, the vision should be the beginning of all thoughts for the next steps, the new trajectories, the new developments that we want to undertake. As only with a clear vision, you obtain a clearer picture about the next required mission. And from this mission, you move on to an operative strategy which represents the particular manifestation under certain circumstances and for certain periods of time, at least in my understanding. So it requires the vision as its foundation and the mission as its direction. Currently, we still have quite a large number of research lines, at least in my understanding, that do not necessarily take advantage of all the possible synergies and crosstalk. Better aligning those research fields and those research activities offers the prospect of additional synergy and in particular efficiency. It needs to become a particular aim to identify the success factors of previous successful stages and previous activities in order to provide a clearer direction to the top for those people who represent the next generation who are at an earlier career stage. We want to showcase both the individuals and also the approaches that really worked out well in our ecosystem, in our environment, in order to highlight promising paths for the follow-up. We want to converge our efforts in science and in particular also in teaching to strengthen our strengths and to identify novel opportunities based on synergy and collaboration. For that, I'm totally convinced it is most important to understand that this vision connects three main spheres. Science, and we heard already a lot of it, is of course our home base, right? There we already demonstrated a lot of success cases. But it's particular the people who interact on campus, the people who conduct research and also take care of teaching, passing on the knowledge to the next generation. We initiate, accompany, and promote careers, and that on all different levels. And this is needed to become an essential part of our future vision. And finally, we clearly have to accept that we have to adopt a role for society. This was part of the panel discussion in the morning already. When I studied here at TU Wien, I represented 5% of academics in Austria. Now we are approaching 25, right? So the university is not an anomaly anymore. We are in the middle of society. So let's take a role and let's also spread the news about what we are doing here. Let's all embrace this as an opportunity to play a role. Let's talk about what we do, why we do it, and for what purpose we do it. And to me, the vision, and I come back to what I already said, should definitely act as the emotional foundation, the glue that ties up many loose ends and makes it into a robust rope. Today we have gathered here and we just reviewed 20 years of development since the foundation of the Faculty of Technical Chemistry. But at the same time, now it's time to look towards the future, to look towards the third decade. I hope that you all will join me that it's now the time to start shaping this third decade, based on the success stories that worked out, open for innovation. And maybe we even want to dare and move beyond. Eventually, we want to even reach out to the stars. This was also a topic and a common motif of our two keynote lectures, per aspera ad astra. Our faculty has proven robust and resilient in crisis. I think now is time to become bold and brave to place new claims in new directions, such as, for example, biology, biomedical technologies, green engineering, you name it. So let's move on to the motto. The motto of our vision outlines our strengths, and this is in engineering, and for the purpose of obtaining a new image in chemistry. Envisioning the future of chemistry was already on the board, and the full version of our vision should sharpen our view towards unmet challenges. And our science should represent the chemistry as a problem solver, to make it into a game changer. This is expressed in the vision that is on the board here. Let me read it for you. We make chemistry a game changer, creating responsible breakthrough solutions and securing everyone's future. I think this can be a really strong statement. And I do hope that many of you can align to this statement, take inspiration by this statement, and by the many testimonials who already ventured along this pathway in one or the other way, as we will hear subsequently. So this new vision and the motto will stimulate and should motivate. Should motivate people working at our faculty to essentially go maybe the extra mile and become successful on the next level. In order to provide guidance to this vision, and these are just two catchphrases, right? We have identified some statements by analyzing existing strengths and complementing them by future aspects for improvement. We refer to these statements as endeavors, and we have particularly coined this expression because endeavor is more than just a flat target or an aim. It also requires your dedication, your effort, your input. Dreams are free. Endeavors require efforts. So imagine there is this lighthouse, and we have a harbor behind. The endeavor is our harbor. The lighthouse directs our way to avoid obstacles. Here come the endeavors.
We embrace the freedom of curiosity-driven science. Cooperation and interdisciplinary exchange are crucial in our tasks to achieve groundbreaking new knowledge. It is our goal to identify perspectives of application for the knowledge we generate and embrace new opportunities by translational research. In doing so, we go for strategic gains rather than quick wins. We develop chemical know-how and technologies, changing the perception of our discipline towards a key science that solves problems. We critically reflect on our work and question standards. Moving beyond the established and aiming for the unexpected are key success factors for us. Resilience and endurance are our success factors. We tackle the big challenges in order to achieve innovation by disruptive advances. In our passion for teaching, we strive to equip the next generations to be able to recognize and address the challenges facing them. We want to achieve excellence and attain a high impact in teaching for our graduates. We want to encourage, empower and develop the potential of individuals and enhance their ability to contribute to teams and networks. We build bridges between the different fields of expertise and overcome the fragmentation of knowledge. In doing so, we bring together applied and basic research inside and outside of our institution in pursuing an overarching vision and focusing our resources on that vision. We consider ourselves as essential to society and want to be recognized as being relevant also on broader political level. We want to increase, deepen and sustain trust for science in society. We want to be more visible and recognized at an international level, advocating our understanding of an institution, promoting and embodying diversity, openness, mobility and exchange.
Now, with these endeavors representing the beacons, there also comes an additional aspect representing signposts, pointing towards particular aims and directions, our guiding principles. Their role is to navigate us through obstacles, like a cliff here, if we stay with this picture, avoiding an island, make it safe to the harbor. They should help us in decisions when required and sharpen our perception.
Solve a problem by innovation. Move beyond boundaries. Act responsibly. Co-create and cooperate. Be agile, take action and cross the finish line. Embrace feedback and understand mistakes as opportunities to improve. Communicate, inspire and be passionate. Generate expertise and future experts. Foster blue sky ideas in exploratory and translational research. Rethink chemistry as a trailblazer in sustainability and technological transformation. Effectuate our resources in a manner compatible with SDGs.
Now, with this vision, if you want to join, together with the endeavors and the guiding principles as accompanying items, we aim to provide a framework to you. A framework to continue, secure and enhance this upward trend that we just saw before for the whole faculty. Nothing more, but also nothing less. The vision is a trajectory towards success based on the circumstances, the resources, and also the peculiarities of our faculty. In order to make this vision become alive, commitment by everybody is now needed. Consequently, each and everybody in the faculty should identify his or her position in this framework, and then identify the way along towards the goals, towards the endeavors of the vision. You should plot your course towards the final harbor point. So understand, with this rollout of the vision, this is not the end point. You're not getting a parcel that is already done there and you just have to unpack it. This is the starting process, and we want to involve you now in fine-tuning this vision here, in particular by contributing to the endeavors. The vision is there to shape the third decade of our faculty, and you are there to shape the vision, so you can live with it, so it becomes your vision. Today is this kickoff for general participation to fine-tune and further development. I really encourage you that you contribute so we can collect your input. This is my clear invite to you. Take part in the coming exchange on the different levels that we have put together for you, and actively contribute, so this is not just a piece on paper, that it becomes a live process defining our future aims. Let's shape the third decade of the Faculty of Chemistry together. Envisioning the future of chemistry. It's your turn now.
I've always loved chemistry, and I've worked all around the world, but very frankly, I've never been happier than at TU Wien. Now it's up to you. Envisioneering the future of chemistry. Be part of it.
Envisioneering the future of chemistry. Be part of it.
Envisioneering the future of chemistry.
Envisioneering the future of chemistry.
Envisioneering the future of chemistry.
Envisioneering the future of chemistry. Join us.
Thank you, Marko. Thank you, Georg. What do you think about it?
Well, this is a phenomenal place, and it reminds me actually of the time when I received my job offer here. It was such a blessing. I remember one night I actually woke up from happiness. It was like an inverse nightmare. I've never had this before, and I don't know if you ever had anything like this, but this is how it felt for me to be part of it, and it's due to the dynamic, to the vibrant environment that this faculty actually has. So this is what it is for me. As you said, I see this vision process as a starting point. We are now setting sails. We're not there yet, and that's why we will need the input of everybody here eventually. At the moment, I would say, to me, this faculty is very much about the people. I immediately felt welcome here, and this is such a great place to be. But when we talk about people, this stage feels so empty. I would suggest that we get some other people here up on stage.
And I leave now.